We need to give the consumers the power and the information to make the right choices.
So tonight we continue our award-winning To Catch a Contractor investigative series. As we told you last month, one business owner left a trail of unfinished accessory dwelling units, or ADUs, across the greater Boston area. But if you look that contractor up on the state's website, it still shows that his record is squeaky clean.
Yeah, our NBC10 investigator Ryan Kath wanted to know why that is happening. He's joining us in studio with what he's learned. Ryan.
Well, Priscilla and Colton, we're constantly reminding consumers to do their homework before hiring someone for a construction project. But tonight we're asking how you're supposed to study up if you don't have all the available information at your fingertips.
I just want to punch a wall, but there's no walls.
From this basement decorated with piles of dirt in Boston's Brighton neighborhood to this retired school teacher's home construction headache in Jamaica Plain.
It was horrible.
To this job in Dorchester, still unfinished after 6 figures of payments.
I feel conned. I feel robbed.
And outside of Boston, we found this weed-filled hole in Swampscott that ended in a lawsuit. It's pretty clear these homeowners who hired Derek Thomas of Incremental Developers to build accessory dwelling units, or ADUs, did not have their projects go according to the blueprint.
They just got bamboozled like everybody else. They got snookered by the same guy. I was like, oh, right, To Catch a Contractor.
Along with contacting us, people took their complaints to the state's Office of Consumer Affairs months ago. But the NBC10 investigators noticed that when you look up Thomas on the home improvement contractor database, it still shows he has a clean record.
What do you think about that?
Well, that's a shame, and that ought not to happen.
Deirdre Cummins is with MassPerg, which advocates for consumer protection.
The fact that there are a number of complaints coming in is already an indication of a problem. Put that data online so we can find it, so we can prevent the problem in the first place.
In a statement, Undersecretary Leila D'Amelia pointed to the launch of a new website that makes it easier to search for contractors or file complaints, saying, "My team and I have prioritized modernizing the HIC program with the goal of making it more efficient and accessible for all stakeholders." But the agency told us in the interest of fairness, complaints are not publicized until a hearing officer determines if they have merit. For his part, Thomas has denied wrongdoing with any of the projects and said he acted well within his contractual obligations.
And it just doesn't feel like anything has changed for him or that there's any safeguards in place for this not to happen to anybody else.
People we spoke with don't understand why complaints couldn't be marked as pending or under review until they are fully investigated and any discipline is decided months later.
We absolutely have to make this information timely and available so that consumers, when they do their homework, they can get that information and make the right choice for themselves.
So it's worth noting that the Office of Consumer Affairs has made other changes that benefit consumers because of the reporting in our To Catch a Contractor series. Through his attorney, Thomas said he doesn't have an opinion on the state's complaint process, and he follows the regulations that are required by law. Ryan Kath, NBC10 Investigators.